Hello, thank you for tuning in to another edition of the Vulcan Report. This is a quick video looking at the precious metals markets. The first video that I've done in a couple weeks. The first chart here is the silver spot silver futures chart. You'll notice that based on yesterday's price movement, we were able to get above that 29.29 level. Those of you who are members of the Black Ops trading room, you're very familiar with that 29.29 level that we talked about, where we saw a lot of price momentum and a lot of price action at those levels. Some stops, some short sell stops, as you know, got run in the overnight market. So what we're looking at is some possible follow through today. As you know, it is Fed Day, so we don't do any of trading today at all. We're going to wait until after the announcement with the Fed, and then if there's some trading to be done, we'll go ahead and we'll do it. But as of right now, we're not looking to do anything until after the announcement. Again, we're not looking to trade anything until after the announcement. And again, you know, the reason for that is because markets tend to be very volatile, and we don't want to get into a whipsaw type of a scenario. So surely you can understand where I'm going with that. You know, our motto is take what you can and give nothing back. So with that being stated, we're not looking to give back any profits that we are looking to take from the market. We're looking to take it for all that it's worth, in other words. So without further ado, let's move right into this. The next thing you're going to notice here is that based on yesterday's close, we actually did have some interesting price movement. We had we closed up 89 cents, or up 3.10%, and we had a higher close than where we opened, with strong bids going into the close, believe it or not. For those of you who follow candlestick charts, we had an engulfing bullish line occurrence, and that's where a white candle's real body completely contains the previous black candle's real body. And the engulfing bullish pattern is bullish during a downtrend, and when it signifies that momentum may be shifting from the bears to the bulls. Likewise, if the engulfing bullish pattern occurs during an uptrend, which appears to be the case with silver right now, obviously, it may be a last engulfing top, which indicates a top. Now, the test to see if this is the case is if the next candle closes below the top of the current candle's real body. Again, the test will be to see if on Fed Day we get a candle that closes below the top of the current candle's real body. Alright, so for those of you who are following it closely, we need to stay above 28.66 on the close today. That's basically what it's saying, okay? Alright, let's get into some of the system technicals here, looking at deeper into the algorithms. Alright, as far as market sentiment, we have a post-scan swing VIX reading of 8.08, so we still are in a negative territory. The market pulse, however, is positive since it's trading above the zero signal line, but the post-scan crossed below the swing VIX, creating a downtrend channel as of 4 periods ago. Okay, that's why you see the red bars here. Okay, we went from the white bar overbought to a correction phase in the red line. Now, we're not in a topping pattern yet as far as the swing VIX is concerned, but it's something that we need to look at. The last signal was an overbought sell 4 periods ago, which we showed you this here. And the swing VIX does not currently show any failure swing, so the swing VIX and price are not diverging at the moment, which is good. Since the last swing VIX signal, silver's price has increased 2.85% and has ranged from a high of $30.70 to a low of $28.01. Looking at price momentum, currently the trend is still very bullish, and silver is being heavily accumulated. The trend strength is also strong, and we are actually trending in the market. All right, taking a look at price projections. The weekly post-wave price projections, the risk breakout at $30.70, support at 28.01. Our monthly price projections are as follows. Our bull market uptrend 12 to 18 month price target for the silver futures right now is $46.77. Taking a look at the bubble phase readings, we're not at bubble phase until we get to bubble phase 1, which is still a ways off. Bubble phase 1, 24 to 36 month price outlook is $62.84. Bubble phase 2, which is 42 to 60 months outlook, is $78.91. And our bubble phase 3, 72 plus month outlook is at $94.98. It is rare to get to a bubble phase 2 and even more rare to get to a phase 3. However, they can and do occur at times in different markets. Looking at volatility, we close below the upper band by 15.5%. All right, switching our focus now to the AGQ, which is the triple ETF silver contract. As you can see, we did have a nice gap up here, and we're probably going to see a fill of that gap sometime in the future. Not necessarily right away. Same fundamentals and technical picture as the silver spot and silver futures. We closed yesterday up $8.73, up 6.35%. As prices closed higher than they opened, with strong bids going into the close. And we have the same situation here. We have a rising window where the top of the previous shadow is below the bottom of the current shadow, hence this bar and this bar. This usually implies a continuation of a bullish trend. There have been 9 rising windows in the last 50 trading sessions, and this makes the current rising window even more bullish. We also have a spinning top, and a spinning top is a candle with a small real body. Spinning tops identify a session in which there is little price action, as defined by the difference between the open and the close. During a rally or near new highs, a spinning top can be a sign that prices are losing momentum and the bulls may be in trouble. So we have to look at that, also correlating that with the negative swing VIX channel. All right, taking a look at market sentiment, we have a pulse scan reading of 3.10. Now the market pulse is positive since it's trading above its zero signal line. The pulse scan crossed below the swing VIX reading, creating a downtrend channel as of 4 periods ago. The last signal we had was an overbought sell 4 periods ago. And since the last swing VIX signal, AGQ shares price has increased 5.99%, and it's ranged from a high of $158.23 to a low of $131.14. Taking a look here, I just want to give a note to a few people here. Those of you who are still holding the AGQ, you're going to want to make sure you use the appropriate stops. When you're trading an instrument like AGQ, stops tend to have to be very wide. So you really need to consider if you have the account size that will qualify you for being able to trade such a volatile instrument. If not, you may want to consider the options market. All right, moving forward. The trend is just like the silver spot and silver futures. It's very bullish. Silver is being heavily accumulated at this time, and it is trending at this moment. Price projections on the weekly for the AGQ, we have resistance at 158.23 and support at 131.14. Looking at our monthly price projections, we are currently trading closer to the top end of the range, as you can see here. But as far as our bubble phase 1, we have a target of $391.59 for AGQ right now. Bubble phase 2 is $502.27, and bubble phase 3 is $624.95. Quite a ways to go. And again, bubble phase 2 and 3 are very rare. It's tough enough to even get into a bubble. But if we do, which we're still a long ways off, that target will be $391.59. All right, in closing, looking at volatility, the AGQ closed below the upper band by 16.1%. All right, so that's all we have time for at the moment. If you have not already signed up to become a member of the Black Ops Trading Room, go ahead and shoot me over a message, a note, an email, and we'll see if we can get you added to the room. It is free. There's no charge associated with that, but it is only a trading room for serious traders only. And we're very selective who we allow to play in our sandbox. With that said, be encouraged, and remember, take what you can and give nothing back.